Hey guys, here's Simimano with a tutorial, and the first thing I want to show you guys is I used the image of the model and Ian, and what I did is I first went to reveal Ian's image because I had already loaded it into Photoshop, and the second thing that I did was I went into the opacity and I put it down to around 30%, and then I went to zoom into the image so that it zoomed in, and after I zoomed in I went to scroll up a bit, and then I clicked on my shift button on my keyboard and then I dragged it down, and that made it that it fits into the screen. And then I went to fit it in so that it fits exactly with the model a bit and with Ian's face. That takes some time because you need to know, it isn't that easy to exactly fit it. But as soon as that fits, as soon as I'm done with that, I press the kind of OK thingy, and yeah, then I created a new layer. And as soon as I created a new layer, I went into my brush tool and I selected black below, and then I went to paint it black. I did that to remove the original guy from the photo, and you can all see that there's a color difference, but we're gonna fix that later. And as soon as we're done with that, we're going to upcrease the opacity again to 100%. And then comes the hard part. Then we're going to switch the layers about, and then we're going to use the eraser tool, and I choose 71, and then I want to remove the body of Ian, his shirt, and a bit of his neck to fit our model that's below underneath it. And as soon as I was done with that, I went into the image, and then I went to check the rest. So I selected it again, and then I saw that it didn't really fit, so I had to fit it again. And then I went into my eraser tool and I removed the rest of the background and of the image, and made sure that everything was like gone, that it was like perfectly like removed. You can see me doing that with the mouse clicks and everything. You can see me that I keep a little shadow underneath it. If you can see, you see like the neck, and then you see like a tiny bit of shadow, and that's about it. Then I removed the rest what had to be removed, and that takes some time before that it's done. Then I went to check my image, and I always do that to see, because you see like the difference in the colors. So I went to image adjustments and levels, and then I went to first I did it wrong and I went to upcrease it. I was like, there's something so wrong. So I went to make it lighter, and I'm like, it shouldn't be, it should be a little lighter. I had it put on to darken, so I put it on lighten, and I want to move a bit with those keys. And as soon as I was done with that, I went to the red one, and I went a bit to move that, and you see that I went to the wrong side. It turned into a greenish. Then I used the other one, and it turned into red, and that was the right color, and I clicked OK. And then I checked my image if it was alright. Well, I thought it was alright. And as soon as I was done with that, I went into my action panel, which is something you can go to. Oh, first I apologize. First I went into my image and I merged the layers together, and then I went into my action panel, which you can use by Windows, by window and then action if you don't see the action panel. And then I have a few actions preloaded. This one was Leave Airspace, which is Dutch. I'll send the link below to the original creator of it, so you guys can get these two. I used a creamy nude, and I used a very dark one or something. It was a new one, and I used both to create this kind of bluish kind of effect. And I really like that. I really like the outcome of that. And as soon as I was done with that, I went into the image and I went to blacken the background, because as you could see there was a bit of a difference with the colors. So I went to blacken it and I changed the whole thing black, and as soon as I was done with that, the whole image was actually finished. So yeah, that's the image of the whole image. Hope you guys really like this end result, and I want to of course save it, and this is the end result. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.